holiday weekend. Thank you so much for your understanding and your patience and your compassion. We really appreciate everybody being so flexible and understanding for our need for just some time to ourselves as a family, especially over the holiday weekend. And with 4 litters coming up, it's going to be really busy, and I think we just really needed that time. But it's not to say that we will have the live stream off on the weekends when we have puppies. When we have puppies, it'll still be on. We just needed some time to ourselves without YouTube in the kitchen. But anyway, so I had forgotten that Monday the kids were still off of school, and so we actually thought that doing the kittens would be a good time to catch up with the kittens, because one, Pandora's expecting her kittens any day now, really. She is, let me turn it around so you guys can see what's going on in here. We got some kitties there. Look at how big they are.
No, don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Here's mommy Pandora. But the trailer that I put in the link for this live stream is from when these kittens are 2 weeks old. And so I think Cheeto was in that one a lot. The calico kittens that were featured in there. There's one. She's so much bigger. And if you guys followed us, here's the one that almost didn't make it. We brought this little girl back to life. You're such a good girl. It's okay, baby. She's like, what is that thing?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the charger.
Okay. And so we've definitely expanded. We expanded their space. I'm going to back up here so you guys can see what we did here. So we pulled that pen out and we use that to kind of keep them back from the door so we can come and go. And no. Sorry about that. A little bit spotty service. So in this closet back here, we've got Pandora's kittening room. Essentially, we've got all of her delivery supplies. We've got a box with some towels in it. We want to give her some space away from these guys so that she can have her kittens with some peace and privacy. But the kittens, they're doing so well. My goodness. The vet, I took them to the vet Friday afternoon. They went to the vet. They had all of their first round of kitten shots. And the vet was remarking on how well we've socialized them. And he said that that these kittens were the most relaxed. What was the word he used? I can't remember. The word that comes to my mind is chill, but that was what he was describing, that they were very chill. They were happy to be handled. And then little Miss Pebbles got passed around because when they saw Pebbles last, they didn't think that they were going to see her again. So everybody's really proud to see Pebbles doing so well. There she is getting some water. As for the dogs are doing really well. Robin's temperature this morning was 37.7. That's kind of where her baseline has been, 37.7, 37.6, those mid 37s. And so we're gonna need drop 37 for a drop. She's panting a lot, nesting a lot. We've had moms go into labor without really having a temp drop that we caught anyway, because you can miss it. They're not always, they don't always stay low until delivery. Sometimes it'll pop back up. And so that's why you take it multiple times a day so that you don't miss it. But it's still possible. So, you really want to go by the totality of all of their symptoms. And so Robin's just following her typical baseline, and she's panting, but you know, it's also early September. It's really hot here right now. It just finally cooled off outside. But it's been well into the 90s every day this past week. So her panting, when she's got such a full, luscious coat, her panting's really not like too out of the ordinary. Oh my goodness, look at Sonic.
What are you doing, Sonic? You doing balance beam, huh, mister?
And this is why we thought it would be fun to do the cat shack so you guys can see their little cute little antics they're doing.
It's like kitty antics. Oh. That's good. Oh my goodness. My trash bag.
And there's Mama to be. Hi, sweetheart. Do you know where you're gonna have those babies, huh? Have you picked your spot yet? Have you picked your spot? Who's a good girl? Yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh my goodness. That was Marshmallow getting on top of the incubator. They love to play in the curtains, so we've kept the curtains like this so that they can keep playing. He's just swinging on them. That's Junior. So they're all missing their collars. It was hard to keep them on, and you know, them getting bigger and us getting to know them, we just kind of let them fall off. But this is Rust. Hi, Amber. Hi, Shelly. There's Grape. Oh, Dad's being loud, scaring all the kitties. They love their little cat tree too.
Sorry, Sonic. I threw this Kong thing and it bounced right into
Oh,
him.
poor Sonic. Lilo.
I like what you did here.
Yeah, I thought that would hold better.
Also, it's nice for them to get into there. Man, they really tore into that thing.
I know. I don't want them to ruin it. They're such good kitties. Ah! I missed that.
You're being so silly. Silly kitties, silly kitties.
They love these goofy curtains. They're so funny with the goofy curtains. The receptionist at the vet clinic could not believe we didn't have homes for them, and she asked me if she could call us for interested families, and so we were like, sure.
Did you tell them about how they were, so that they were so well-mannered? And
Well, that's why she was asking,
Yeah.
because they were saying that these are the calmest kittens they've ever had come in.
yeah. Said that they were
It's funny because it's like, oh, well, that's why we love them so much.
They are so socialized.
Where'd you come from?
In there.
He's like, I'm gonna see what's in there. I'm so curious how it'll go when there's newborn kittens. With these kittens, like how long it'll take moms to bring them together. They probably want their eyes to be opened.
So silly. Is this Cookie?
I believe so. Yes, Cookie has the very defined brown stripes on her neck. Pebbles is not, but they have like the same pattern.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh, attack of the kitties.
But so Robin is doing really, really well. She is due today. Today's her due date. But she and Macchiato mated for like a really long time. And so I don't imagine they would mate early, but I can see them mating for longer than necessary. So I don't think it's necessarily that she was fertile later. But we have kind of kept that in the back of our minds that You know, maybe it was delayed, but with her behavior, the nesting, the panting, the restlessness, the closeness, she's got to be like in your lap. And so all those things are all lining up for her to be going into labor in the next couple of days.
She is. She's always like just dying to be in your lap, at your feet, on her back, like with her head on your knees.
Yeah. I even noticed during the night last night that you were letting her lay between your legs, which is funny because Robin is so hot. She makes you so hot at night, and it's tough to sleep next to her for a very long period of time. And so Dad was showing her some extra love. You had the blankets like half off of you, and you were like trying to vent yourself in every other way, but you had your knees like bent around her. That was probably about 3:30ish.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was up all night. Like that was actually the longest stretch, and I woke up. I woke up to that actually, kind of thinking that I hadn't heard from her in a minute, and so I was looking around for her, and I can usually see her on the bed right there, kind of within the crack, but because she was between your legs, I didn't see her right away. So I got a little concerned.
We got some peekaboo kitties over here.
Because we don't want Robin to run off and have puppies where we can't hear her like down the hallway or behind the couch. Who's that? Who is that? Is that Marshmallow? Marshmallow. And there's Junior. Hi, Junior. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh. See, now we just need to put like a couple sofas and a TV on the wall. Hi there, Lux and Starla. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. What was I gonna say?
You're saying something about the furnace?
Oh, yeah. We no longer have the window unit right here. Drew's able to fix that for us. So now we're running on real legit central AC.
Yeah, so it's got central AC and heating. So kitties will be able to stay warm in the wintertime if it gets really frigid.
Yeah, and so we won't have to give up our oopsies.
We're able to integrate them into the Four Seasons room.
Yeah. Have them at our back bedroom door.
Oh man. Could you imagine having 12?
All of them yelling when they're in heat.
Ugh.
Because that's what would happen if we couldn't get them all spayed before February. Girls in one room, boys in another.
Okay, that's
Two in. Huh?
I should just make another really big litter.
No, I like this. That thing is so. That's the worst one to scoop.
Yeah.
If you can make a giant strainer one, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should get another one of those. Because the little gray one is good for when they're itty bitty, but it's
Yeah.
not something that is, you know.
Oh, we are. So we do want to start putting the kittens outside so they can start learning how to mouse. However, with Pandora expecting a litter of kittens any day now, we don't want to happen to the new kittens what happened with these guys, where somebody goes out and brings Coccidia back home. So we're just isolating everybody. We're putting everyone on lockdown. We are, I was gonna say we're doing a curfew, but there is no curfew. There's just not allowed out. The moms are hating this little arrangement because even Mona, she will sit at the door on this tidy cat's box, and she will wait for us to come to the door so she can try slipping out. This one. Who's a good girl? Hi, Mona. Hi, Mona.
Oh, you missed out here. Look at all the kittens real fast. Watch them.
Oh no! Yeah, so whenever the dogs bark or scratch at the door, they all bolt for the incubator.
I like them. That makes me happy that they love that thing. That's their safe space.
Yeah, it is. That's their little, that's where they hide. That's their home. Well, don't you got yourself stuck in a little pickle there, Cheeto? Oh! You can do it, you can do it. Oh, you're okay. It's okay.
Whoa! Jeez Louise.
Hey, Susie and Mike. We miss you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Give QB some ice cubes.
Yeah. Grandpa Mike, Grandma Susie. I'm gonna take this.
Mona is liking this chair right here. She loves to perch.
Oh, did you bring it down here?
Yeah, to put the phone on.
Nice, nice. Alright, let's see. Good kitties.
Good kitties. Hi, Cookie. Who's a pretty cookie girl? Cheeto. He's such a silly kitty. I love him so much. That's not Cheeto. That's Junior. That's Junior. That's not Junior. That is Junior. You're so cute. Sonic's gonna get you. What are you doing, Sonic? Huh? What'd you think, buddy? What'd you think? I love that they are big enough that they can just run around in here. I was looking forward to this so much, and when they got big enough to start doing this, to let them just run around the room, that was when they... Oh, kitties. I have the regular live stream back on in the kitchen tomorrow. And then you guys can see the mamas. Robin, she's getting so big. She's becoming Planet Robin. We reserve that term for when they are so big that their bellies are so stretched that they really, like when they're on their backs, they do look like a half of the planet. They're just so perfectly round that it's really difficult for them. Like they have to roll just to turn, or they have to put a lot of momentum in their movement. Robin's at that point where if she's in a sitting position and you call her over, she kind of has to launch herself out of the sitting position or she won't be able to. She's really pregnant, and she's a really sweet mama dog. She's so friendly. Just like the cats, the moms are so snuggly and affectionate, and they just want to love you and be loved. Our other mama. You're just about Planet Pandora now too, huh? I thought about bringing the ultrasound machine out here, and then decided that it was probably not worth bringing it out to the grossness. After all, we did have Coccidia out here, and want to be able to keep the ultrasound nice for mamas and puppies. So I decided it wasn't worth the risk. We did our best to sanitize everything out here, you know, especially with having another litter of kittens. But, you know, we just can never be too safe. Coccidia is like, I always heard it was awful. I didn't realize like just how awful it really would be with a litter of little ones that, you know, could barely support themselves as it is. And so we are just very grateful that we got all of our kitties back. Well, most. You're such good kitties. Cheeto. I've got Cookie crawling on my back, so I'm walking over like a hunched. Woo! She just jumped from my back all the way over there. That's where Pandora's nesting boxes are, behind that door. So the kitties have been seeing us go in and out of there, so they really want to see what's going on. But once she has the kittens, I mean, we're probably going to have to leave it open a certain amount. I mean, I guess we could close it behind us. Give her own food and water in there. What you think, kitties? If Robin should be going into labor before we start the stream tomorrow at like the normal time, we'll start the stream essentially like last minute. If she should go into labor and it's going fast, especially if it's like later this evening, we'll just set up the delivery stream, and so it would just be just like when I turn on the streams just for the day, but it'll obviously be the delivery stream, and then we'll start it when she's close to pushing up puppies, and so I will set up the stream a link pretty much as soon as we know that she's in labor, and to kind of give you guys a heads up, and then we'll be updating the live chat on that stream with where she's at in her progress until we are starting it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey Diana, how are you? Cheeto, you going night-night? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. This one's my favorite. Yeah, he's a good boy. He and Daisy get along so well. They like to snuggle and they play. Daisy will pounce at him, and then he'll paw at her ears and he'll grab onto them, and then he will hang from them as she walks around, and he'll just hang from her ears and let her drag him. They're so sweet. They make a good canine kitty friend combo. Daisy loves having her own kitten. Doesn't she, Cheeto? Huh? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Hi, Grape. Who's a good Grape? Looks like everybody's starting to slow down all of a sudden. What happened? It got quiet. He knows where the food is. You be careful, goofball. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm trying to pull the phone off the gimbal so it can. my gosh, so I had my phone up here to see like, okay, what am I gonna be able to see if I have the live stream up here, and I accidentally started recording, and so it's been sitting there recording for the last 30 minutes. And also, if you're wondering, so when I stream from the phone versus the computer, the phone, it's not letting me switch to a horizontal view. I don't know why, and if I try to turn the camera, it just refuses. It does like a little X out, and it says that I can't do it in that format. And so I have to do the stream vertically. And so if if you're trying to watch in a widescreen, like on a phone or a tablet, I would turn it straight up and down so that it's full screen. Otherwise, it'll be scrunched down real small. Because I don't know why they don't, for some reason, I don't know if it's a setting that's gonna come back, because I expected it to be back by now. Because this started when we were streaming the kittens. Because we've always had the option of streaming horizontally or vertically. And we have to change it manually every time. We had to go in and change it from vertical to horizontal. And then all of a sudden one day they took the option away from us, and so we brought the computer out here so that we could stream it horizontally. And then we thought maybe a break from the mobile streaming would help, and that did not help at all. The capability did not return. Robin is such a good mama dog. I'm so proud of her. When she is expecting puppies, it kind of brings me back to like her first litter. I get nostalgic from when she was younger. And if we don't have any moms with puppies or moms in labor, when Pandora goes into labor, we'll probably stream her labor and delivery. So sweet. Where's a good boy, huh? Right. Who's a good boy? Cheeto loves you, Greg. Such good kitties. Oh, there's two of you over here, I see. You have no idea how annoying it is that this is not horizontal right now. It would be so much easier if if I could turn this. But I don't want to bring the computer out just for it to be out here for one day, you know? Because last time we brought the computer out, wasn't me, but somebody, when it was brought back in, the monitor was dropped on the sidewalk just out there. So it's a little cracked. So we're just gonna leave the computer where it is and make do with the phone out here. Oh, I don't know if you can see them, but Cheeto and Grape are the ones that are on the top platform on the kitty tree, and they are so sweet. The one laying down is Cheeto, and the one sitting up is Grape. Grape is the girl, Cheeto the boy. Grape is Mona's, and she's got a lot of that sassy personality that Mona has. She kind of reminds me of like a kitten version of Daisy. All right, kitties, I will be back to check on you in a little bit.